The design of the Armadillo range is huge, you know. The furniture, especially in our high needs area, gets a lot of wear and tear. So it's really important. It's easy to clean, that it's anti-ligature, and it's attractive, that it looks nice, obviously, and this furniture looks beautiful. The other thing is it's soft, but it's robust, so we can move it around, but it's still firm. So if someone picked it up and threw it, it wouldn't break a window or wouldn't damage anyone. And it's comfortable. Let us say, it's very comfortable. We want it to feel more homely. It's really whānau focused in this area, so that, you know, people come in, they can feel at least as comfortable as what they can feel when they're coming into an inpatient psychiatric unit, really.
The LimberShield surface on the Armadillo range was the first time we'd seen a product that was seamless. It's fire retardant, it's wipeable, and it really was a no-brainer to get something that we didn't feel like there was an extra risk added because of the surface of the furniture. We liked that it was 100% waterproof, that it could be used indoors and outdoors, but it also could be functional and cleanable, and it was comfortable.
You know, you can't break them. You can't break them at all. On the older range, they would rip them, but the Armadillo, they can't rip, they can't break, they can't set fire to. So we're pretty safe, really.
The building lends itself to quite a therapeutic place anyway. There are features in this building that's stunning. It has a wellness to it. That's why it's built into the whole character of the building. And so whatever we bring into it is to add to that. I think that that's what is good about the furniture. It lends to the architect of the building, and it doesn't look as if it shouldn't be here. And so our people coming in and out of the doors should feel, they should first be welcomed in. That's the first thing which it does do. And then the next part of that is, wow, I think I can get well here. An empty building's an empty building. Now, the day the furniture all arrived in here, it was like, all of a sudden we've got colour, we've got body to the place, and it also added a lot more life to it, even though people aren't here yet, and it brings shape. And so with the design of what we've got in this building, it just fits perfectly. It adds to probably people feeling like it's a renewal, The furniture adds to the renewal of your feeling of when you're coming into the building. It makes people feel good.
The choice for going with the Albeka Armadillo range was around not having any seams, not having fabric, making sure it was easy to work with, easy for kaimahi to wipe down, to clean, to make sure it met a infection control protocol.
Well, we've been using Albeka furniture for a long time, and we've had the other range which had the covers on them. The clients would push items down the side and hide items, get into the seams and rip them and dig, burn in them, use lighters to burn and write all over them. The Armadillo range has no seams, so it's all all in together. No one can push things down the sides for a start. The LimberShield surface means it's much easier to clean. It's much safer, basically. So, and look at it, it's cleaner, it's nicer, it's comfortable, it's much more robust, we found, than the other furnitures, which we've been using for a long time. And we thought they were great. When we saw this new range, we were sold, really.
And how it looked and how it will wear, how functional and practical the covering is without impacting the quality of the product that we receive from Albeka are a real high standard, but the Armadillo range just takes that further, because I could see how this would benefit our area and how it would benefit the staff, and how much more we'd get out of the product and the use of the product. It just made more sense to have that another safety aspect that was able to be added to the furniture to make it safer, more easier for the staff to manage and clean and keep tidy, and it didn't impact the comfortability of the chair for whai ora and staff to be able to utilise. So it was, an easy decision, really.